Welcome back, everyone, to the deep dive. Today, we're taking you somewhere special, a real deep dive into the Arzler Alm. People call it a Tyrolean gem, and for good reason. You know, Innsbruck's amazing because the mountains, they literally start right outside your door. But a lot of mountain trips take serious time, planning. What we're looking at today with Arzler Alm is, well, almost a shortcut. How it gives you this full alpine escape, like peak rewards, but maybe just an hour after leaving your hotel downtown. It kind of flips the script on spontaneous mountain trips.
Exactly. That's really the heart of it. How do you get that, proper mountain feel without needing a whole day or booking ages ahead?
Yeah.
So our mission here is to really unpack what makes the Arzler Alm this place where you can just arrive, unwind, enjoy. What's fascinating here is how seamlessly the city transitions into nature. It's quite remarkable.
Okay, so if that's the promise, let's unpack this. Starting right at the beginning. The gateway you mentioned is Hungerburg. Now, you said it's incredibly convenient to get there. Sometimes that can mean different things, right? For someone maybe visiting Innsbruck, perhaps feeling a little lost, what's the absolute easiest, most foolproof way to get to Hungerburg from the city center?
Yeah, good question. Because that ease of access is, well, it's crucial for just pure simplicity and honestly the views right away. The Hungerburg funicular, it's probably your best bet. It goes straight from Congress Innsbruck, smack in the city center. It's a modern cable railway, really quick, just minutes. And you get these fantastic panoramic views immediately.
Okay, so that's option one.
Right. But there's flexibility too. Bus line J that runs regularly up to Hungerburg. There's a stop, maybe a 5-minute walk from a lot of the hotels. You just hop off at the Hungerburg stop. And if you're driving, yes, there is parking right at Hungerburg. Just, stick to the marked spots.
Okay, so multiple ways then. Funicular for views and speed, bus for convenience, car if you have one. You can see how this immediately saves you time and effort, making the adventure truly accessible. Like, I could genuinely be sipping my coffee downtown and then maybe 20 minutes later be on that funicular heading up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
It's that quick.
Okay, so we're at Hungerburg. Now what? The sources talk about the path, the hike to Arzler Alm itself. What's that trail like? Are we talking like a serious uphill climb, or is it more of a gentle walk?
It's definitely more on the gentle side, which honestly is a huge part of its appeal.
Yeah.
From Hungerburg, the path to Arzler Alm. It's well-maintained, takes about an hour, give or take. It's described as easy to walk. So yeah, ideal for beginners, families, kids, or really anyone just wanting a relaxed bit of fresh air.
An hour, easy walk. That sounds good.
And a big plus in summer, a lot of it is through forest. So you get lovely shade, which is, a welcome break from the sun.
Yeah. That sounds incredibly inviting. An hour, easy, shaded, nice.
But okay, here's where it gets really interesting for me. We're climbing, right?
Yeah.
We end up at 1,067 meters. What about the views during the hike? What are we seeing as we go up?
Yeah, the views. They're great. As you walk, you get these frequent, really quite breathtaking glimpses out over the Inn Valley. You see Innsbruck spread out below you, kind of shrinking as you go higher. It really hits home how fast you've left the city behind.
Right, that urban to alpine shift you mentioned.
Exactly. So if we connect this to the bigger picture, it's not just a walk. It's this gradual ascent into a really rewarding alpine perspective. It's a moving panorama, really.
Okay, I can picture that.
And this raises an important question, doesn't it? Once you've done the walk, you're there at 1,067 meters.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of sensory experience is waiting for you at the Alm?
Yes, the arrival, the reward. After that pretty pleasant-sounding hike, you get to the Arzler Alm itself. And the sources paint a picture of just well-deserved relaxation. You're met with that famous Tyrolean hospitality. And the food. The menu sounds pretty comprehensive.
Mm-hmm.
They mention hearty traditional stuff, which you'd expect, but also vegetarian and even vegan options. So really something for everyone. And in summer, okay, picture this. Comfy deck chairs out on the terrace, sun shining, cold drink, and just these huge open views of the mountains all around.
That sounds like proper vacation vibes.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
Pure relaxation. But it's not just about the food and views, great as they are. For families, it's really like a little paradise.
Oh, yeah. How so?
Well, beyond the terrace and the food, there's a big playground. Kids love that, obviously. And a petting zoo, which is always a winner. Rabbits, chickens, even some pigs, apparently. Kids can look, maybe gently pet them.
A petting zoo. Okay, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so it makes it much more than just a place to eat. It's this whole immersive thing for, all ages.
That sounds perfect for families. Definitely ticks that box. But what if you're not hiking with young kids? Maybe you're not even primarily a hiker. Are there other ways to enjoy the Alm? Like, what about cycling, for instance?
Good point. And
Yeah.
yes, absolutely. Cyclists are definitely catered for. They really appreciate the Alm, too. There's a well-maintained forest road that goes all the way up. It's actually really popular for e-bike tours.
Ah, e-bikes, okay. So not necessarily a hardcore mountain bike trail.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
It's described as pleasant, a gentle, steady incline. More about enjoyment, plenty of fun, rather than some kind of extreme challenge. And what's fascinating here, again, is how the Alm manages to appeal to so many different types of outdoor enthusiasts, hikers, families, cyclists. It shows its versatility.
Right. It really is multifaceted.
Yeah.
So wrapping this up then, it's crystal clear. The Arzler Alm isn't just, point B at the end of a hike. It's a whole experience, a place to, as you said, arrive, unwind, and just enjoy. Whether you're there with family or friends or even just by yourself looking for some peace, seems like it's always worth that short trip up.
Always worth it, yeah.
So what does this all mean for you listening right now?
Well, I think it highlights this really unique blend you get there. You got the incredible ease of access right from the city, then the actual natural beauty, the comfort, the hospitality when you arrive. And this variety of things to do, whether it's eating, playing, cycling, or just soaking in the view, all packed into one spot.
Yeah.
It suggests that sometimes that amazing alpine escape, that moment of real tranquility, it might be much, much closer than you think. This raises an important question, perhaps. In your own daily life, your own surroundings, where might just a little bit of exploring reveal an unexpected gem right there, practically on your doorstep? Something that could redefine your idea of a quick natural getaway.